there's not much that can be said for this game. It was a bad performance in Seattle as it's just wrapping up with time expiring. And I'm just very confused. The game plan for the offensive side of the ball today is not what I was expecting. Is not what I feel like it should have been considering the team Miami had going out there today. You have a starting quarterback who is unexperienced as a starter, and when he has been asked to start in the past, it hasn't been the greatest of experiences. So why is the game plan today not completely surrounding the fact that hey, we have three really good and damn near elite level playmakers in space? Let's just find ways to get them the ball quick and really easily. A-Chain had himself a pretty solid day. I can't be mad at him. He's doing all he's could for the offense, and feels like the only person who's doing all he could on the offense side of the ball. Hill and Waddle barely got any action today, which makes no sense. And really just, it took until the second half for the screenplays to be active. They were there for a drive, and then they disappeared, which again doesn't make a lot of sense. There's a complete lack of any kind of jet sweeps, any kind of end arounds. Just no real way that they're trying to get the ball in the hands to Hill and Waddle. And that's just not something you can do when you don't have Tua under center. Because the thing with Tua is he's able to disguise a lot of bad in this offense when it comes to the offensive line and when it comes to kind of just backup receiver play, and when it comes to the play calling as a whole. McDaniel's play calling today made very little sense depending on any given situation. You need to focus on getting the ball in the hands of your playmakers, and that just was not the case. It was weird because at halftime, you had Tanner Connor, who's a primary special teams player, having the same amount of targets and more receptions than Tyreek Hill. It just made no sense. If there's any plus side from the offense in this one, is that when Tim Boyle came in, the offense was playing slightly better. He was slinging it a bit more. He wasn't as scared. It felt like he was processing the field a lot better. But still, even with him being the starter going forward, if he is due to Skylar Thompson's injury, I don't expect it to help much. Just because there's a lot wrong with this offense, just besides the quarterback play. And it goes all the way back up to McDaniel. For as much as I love him, he's very questionable when it comes to a play caller decision and when it comes to a game plan decision. The game plan just made no sense. The play calling made very little sense. And there's just all around not much that I feel like can really improve until Tua gets back and until McDaniel figures it out. Now, the defense. During the game, throughout the game, and throughout the past few weeks, I have seen some people in the media and online and amongst Dolphins Twitter saying that the defense is failing to show up. That could not be further from the truth, in my opinion. The defense is the only unit of this team that has consistently shown up. They're doing all they can out there to give Miami wins and to set up the offense. In the Jacksonville game, it took until the fourth quarter for Miami to actually do something after the defense was shutting out Jacksonville. In the Buffalo game, the defense gave the offense 2 drives, down 1 possession, and the offense was 3 and out in both. In this game, the defense gave Miami and gave the offense multiple drives in the second half, down by 2 possessions, and the chance to make it a reasonable game and score again. And they had 2 interceptions, one that was caught and then brought down at the 4-yard line. The offense moves no yards at all. And then another interception by midfield that resulted in a turnover on downs at the 2-yard line. The defense can only do so much, and they're the only unit that I am confident in going forward. Anthony Weaver is showing to be a fantastic defensive coordinator. He's just missing an offense to play complementary football. The second the offense gets clicking, whenever that is, I feel like this is going to be a really good team. But the issue is, there's not much left in this season for the offense to get clicking if they continue playing the way they do. They have Tennessee next week at home on Monday Night Football. That should be a really easy game. Tennessee has not been playing well this season. Yeah, they have their moments, but just like Miami, they're not consistent. And who knows who the starter is going to be? But next week is must win. The defense is going to put in all the effort they can and do all they can. Now it's up for the offense to show up. Whether that is with Skylar Thompson, whether that is with Tim Boyle, or hell, whether that's with Tyler Huntley. We just need someone to be able to run this offense well enough to put up 20 points. And I feel like that will be enough to win most of the games we have left until Tua gets back, which ideally would be week 8 against Arizona. But with all that being said, let me know your thoughts down below. It's going to be a long week, especially because Miami doesn't play till Monday night. But thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe if you're new, be greatly appreciated. If you're watching this relatively as soon as it goes up, or even the day it goes up, most likely I will be live currently with Sunday Night Football, so tune into that. You'll be greatly appreciated. Subscribe so you don't miss any of the future play-by-plays or any other videos I end up posting. Leave a like while you're down there as well. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you all next time. Have yourselves a damn good one. Peace.